We're making good progress,
Shady
though.
Grove.
Ooh, snipers.
Your next adversary, Lord Ludwig, is currently patrolling his keep, considering himself and all of his subjects safe in this land. Known as a cowardly wretch, he has always relied on others to do his fighting for him.
Card rooms.
This is one battle he will not avoid.
I'm so happy for this one. I strongly...
Lord Ludwig knows your intentions, Evil Keeper. But mark, he cowers in his castle, locked away behind what he supposes is the safety of the drawbridge now destroyed by his own hand. From here, he has entrusted your destruction to his goodly warriors, whom he feels are more than equal to the task. For our part, we must know that they and he will perish, slain by forces under your command.
Of course. Let's get this going. Oh man, I don't really like double thick walls, so I'm probably gonna end up digging out. Although double thick walls are actually pretty sturdy and give you some warning, but that's one defensive thing I'm really willing to compromise on and forego for the sake of efficiency. I also like tagging the gold before I even get there, because it makes sense to me. You're always going to want the gold. I'm going to want this space too. I want to create imps, but I really want to wait until... oh, whoops. Got a little slap happy there, I'm sorry. You know what? I need a bigger workforce. 90%.
You need a treasury to store gold.
I'm sure I do, but once I start building rooms, just calm your britches, and we will be ready to take in money once again. Gosh, it's like a tax collector. Hold on. Let's do that. Or the other way. Let's do the other way. This way. Actually, let's go... I think this is actually the best way to fill the area. Is that... No, that's not 5. Okay, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Good. Good? Good. We're good. Okay. Alright, I can sort of start doing that. So I may as well. At some point we'll see what an elite creature looks like once I actually feel the need to construct a elite creature summoning situation. So you're supposed to kind of experiment with the recipes and find them yourself, although I'm tempted, sorely tempted, to look them up and display them for benefit. Because that's the only way I ever really found them, and they're pretty esoteric, the ways you're supposed to summon them. And I typically like having each room designated as one simple function,
You have claimed
so
a portal.
I'm really not likely to stumble on them. There are some pretty cool mix and match ideas, though, that actually do make sense, but we'll have to get to those when we come across them. The ones we have so far are kind of okay ideas. I do kind of like the idea of putting hatcheries in the corners of layers.
A new species
lot
of
of space
creature
over
has
here.
entered your dungeon.
It seems like a perfect place to lay down another hatchery. And you know what? That's not going to cut into any of my usability for this area, and I want this to be a library. So let's go do that. Ooh,
A new species of
something's
creature
here.
has
Let's go
entered your
there.
dungeon.
How do I want to excavate this gold? One thing I really like about doing for my dungeon design, which I really haven't been doing because it hasn't been necessary, but I really like having it flow in such a way that when you're going in, there's really only one path, and when you're coming out, you have access to all of the branches. So I would like to have it so that I'm assuming the entrance is going to be over here, so that when they come in this way, they really only have this option. But coming out, I have a lot of different ways, not necessarily to come out, but to branch out of my heart. They would have to make it to my heart in order to visit the rest of my dungeon. Although, I suppose you really want to make the heart the end destination, so you actually want them to travel through everything else before they get there. So in that regard,
The guard room. Drop your creatures
Hello.
here to keep them lively and alert, thence ready for the fight.
Whoa.
The flashing area which surrounds it marks the zone where any brush with trouble by your creatures will give cause for them to dash back and report, so reinforcements can be found.
Very helpful.
Make sure there's adequate provision for your minions' needs nearby, for though they are on guard, they still require their creature comforts, and it's wise to minimize the time they stray from duty.
This is a pretty cool feature, actually, having a guard outpost. And I don't believe it was in Dungeon Keeper 1. I don't know if I really want to show off Dungeon Keeper 1 or not. It was crude, but it had some added oomph to it that this doesn't have, because it would rate you on style, and there were a few... this is way more expansive, but it doesn't quite get the basics the same way the other one does. I don't know, this is a much more solid game all around. I will definitely give it that. Yes, I only have, what was that, 5 beds?
Observe the creature panel
But-
on your screen. Click on creatures' numbers once or more to carry them, then drop them where you will, just as before.
Well, I've been doing that
Observe
already.
also the symbols which lie beside. Use these to gauge your beast's activities, the number which now fight or work, and whether they remain good-humored.
Right, so there are different sorting mechanisms. I'm gonna make this the workshop, I believe. Yeah, there's different sorting mechanisms you can use to categorize your creatures. This is the different categories of imps. And they're all on this line here. This doesn't matter for this. It's just the left side.
Behold, the
Hello.
Dark Elf. Her sniping skills as sharp as bolted arrows which she shoots. She serves you well in line behind your fighters, and excels in duty as a guard.
She's fantastic.
A new spell has been researched.
Here we go.
Possession spell. Cast on a given creature places you within its soul, your eyes behind its eyes, and makes its movement fully under your control.
I was gonna make this a workshop. Five, 3, 4, 3. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna make this at the
A
training.
new species of creature has entered your
Do I want to train them
dungeon.
beyond the workshop, or do I want it more core? These are the questions we ask ourselves. Anyway, I do need some food back here, where the main layer is. That's one thing I should probably do, if this hasn't been done already, is make sure she puts her... Is that what that is? I guess that's where the Dark Elf sleeps, is on this little mushroom toadstool? Elves are weird. Okay, so nobody's come for us yet, so we have that much to be thankful for. And we have plenty of gold over here. Plenty enough. Oh my god. Where is my library? You. Be better. You work faster. Do I only have one of you? I have 3 of you. Where are the other ones? What the hell are you doing over here? Yes, eat your chicken. I don't care. You have work to do, sir. And the last one? I'll help you commute to your job. 100%. 100%. Oh, we do have a fight, though. Hello. Let's try
Your
this out.
create imp spell has been upgraded.
They don't gain experience. Okay, so
You
this
have
attacks
claimed a
with bow,
guard room.
but oh my god,
You need a treasury to store gold.
the controls for this are not particularly good because I don't believe, yeah, WASD isn't exactly how you do this. But in order to change weapons,
You
you have to...
possess your creatures admirably. I see you're adept at this new skill. So, time to try another. Grouping. It enables you to band a number of your beasts together in a group. To do it, first possess a creature, then select the group key. Then look through the creature's eyes which you possess. And then, when you spy another, left-click upon the mouse. All creatures thusly grouped will follow you wherever you may go.
That's a pretty advanced technique. It's a little tricky to actually get down, but... I don't know, I never really found it all that worth it. Oh hey, yeah, there's more guard rooms. Although, one could argue, well, I guess they'll attack anyway. If... Oh. Oh. Yeah, that'll happen. Everybody work faster. Oh my goodness.
Your
work faster.
Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
Faster. Possession, I believe when you upgrade it, it will reduce the cost that it requires when you're actually... Okay, I actually forgot until now. You can possess imps and do work. You attack to do work. It's a little odd. So you can claim tiles this way, you can mine gold this way, and you can explore this way, and these guys are really fast. And actually I should probably cast its haste, which is that.
You have claimed a guard room.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, Steam. Shut up. Okay. What's ho? A fight. Ooh, they're level 2 as well. Oh. So, I'm not too worried about my creatures dying, because if they do, they just get sent back. And generally just like knocking things over, because that gives my creatures plenty of time to attack. And I think we're doing okay here, other than we're gonna need to heal these people. There we go. Really? Dude, that's it? Alright. I think we're good. Alright. Look at all this gold. I need it. I need it so badly. But I can't claim those tiles. More? Again? You. No. And actually, I really don't want them to die on the water, because I don't think my imps will recover them if they're not actually on land owned by me. They might, though, because I do remember them dragging them out of battle situations that I didn't necessarily own the land they were on. I'd have to see. Oh my goodness, they don't let up. Alright, time to actually get some traps installed here so that this doesn't become a huge issue. Besides, I need to spend my gold, and I do have a training room, right? I better have a training room. Oh goodness. You know what, let's make a little treasury niche. I tend to like doing this because treasuries really don't need to be square, so I may as well fill little nooks and crannies with treasure. Do I have a training room? Did I ever actually build one? So I can right-click to go to. I don't have a training room.
Your possession spell has been upgraded.
I'll fix
There is
that
nothing
immediately.
left to research.
Okay. So we claimed that for sure.
It is payday.
Alright. Constant limit on my ability to... You know what? Let's make this a real thing. And then over here... Let's have some food next to the hatch, or next to the training room. Why the heck not? And... yeah, okay, good. How are my trolls doing? Wait, what happened? One of them died. Oh, shoot. One of them expired. For that, I am very sad. Alright, stop. You Just stop and die. You too. Goodness. Do I have to do everything myself again? If they're lit up, they will take damage if you swing at them. So you can actually attack them from quite some way away. I don't know if I'm actually taking... I think I'm actually, yep, taking damage. And, oh, it kills them straight out if you're possessing them when they die. So, may not be the best idea.